Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Hannah, and in today's video, it is part 2 of my holiday decor haul. So if this is something you're interested in watching, just keep on watching. And if you are already following me on Instagram, I would love to have you over at Hannah Naylor. Without further ado, let's get into this video. All right, so this is part 2 of my holiday decor haul. If you haven't caught part 1, I will link it here in the cards. Part 1 is kind of an emphasis more on like the Christmas tree. I did a huge overhaul and bought a bunch of new ornaments for my Christmas tree. So that video focuses more on my Christmas tree, whereas this video is going to be a little bit more of those decor items, your textiles. I do have 2 ornaments that I'm going to add in this video, but that video is more geared again towards the Christmas tree, whereas this one is a little bit more of the decor aspect. Everything in today's video, I will do my best to link down below in the description box. But let's get into it. I'm gonna keep this very short, very snappy, very quick. Let's go. Starting with number 1, I got all new Christmas stockings for our home this year. The reason for this is because my old Christmas stockings matched my old home, which was a very gray and cooler tone color palette. We did have our names embroidered on them. I love them, but they just don't make sense with the color scheme that I'm going for this year. So I will keep obviously our embroidered stockings, but this year I picked up all new ones. Starting with this guy, this is a Amazon find. It is in a teddy material. It is kind of in a cream taupe color. I mean, this thing is so soft. It's a pretty good size, but my thought is I'm going to be doing mixed match of stockings. I don't want them to be the same. I don't want them to be uniform. So I figured this stocking would be for daddy. And again, this is from Amazon. I think it was roughly $25, but I just love the texture. I love the color for its neutral palette. So this is the first item on this haul. Now the second stocking I got was this beautiful cable knit stocking from Pottery Barn. This is in just a basic cream cable knit. These are very popular right now. I think it is just such a great iconic stocking. I think this is gonna be something that I'm going to have for a very long time. And even if I do decide to change my color palette down the years to come, I feel like this is just such a staple and it will go with anything that I want to do for my season. So this guy was a little bit pricey. This was $39. I know there are plenty of dupes out there like the one from Target, Hearth and Hand. I think there are some ones at Walmart, but I just love investing in just really good quality things that are gonna last me a lifetime. Again, that's what it looks like up close. You can see the width of it, the length of it, really great purchase. That is the second item on this haul. All right, I'm gonna do Christmas ornaments. I have 2 that recently just came in that didn't get here in the time that I filmed part 1. We're gonna do these together to keep it short and snap and quick. Here is the first one. This is another powdered ornament. It's kind of a brass undertone, and then it has the white powdering up top. Again, you're kind of getting this like marbling effect that I love. It definitely is like old world vintage type vibe. It's got the antiqued brass hardware with the suede little top right there. But this was another little ornament I decided to add to my Christmas tree this year. Super excited about this guy. And the second ornament that I also got. So you guys can obviously see the direction that I'm going with. I'm going for a neutral color palette, lots of texture, definitely kind of like an old world vintage type vibe. I'm gonna pop in that burgundy. I'm just super excited to see how everything kind of comes full circle. I hope my vision comes full circle for me, but those were the 2 ornaments on this. The next 2 decor elements are from World Market, starting with this mercury glass tree. You can obviously tell the size of it. This guy was priced at $25. It's kind of a champagne with a little bit of taupe coloring. I adore its just neutral color palette. Again, these are gonna be items that I can transition with no matter what color palette I decide, whether that's green, black, red. This is such a staple item, color, for years to come. So again, this is from World Market and this was priced at $25. And then I decided to pick up one of its close relatives in the same kind of glass Christmas tree. This is what it looks like. So my thought process behind these trees, which as a side note, if you wanna see how I decorate with all these items from part 1 and part 2 of my holiday decor haul, I suggest you tune in to see my decorate with. I'm going to mix match. I'm gonna cluster them together so they're all different and not being the same, adding texture, color, different heights. So this was kind of the thought process where as I only bought one of each. This one's see-through glass, but it's got this kind of gold painted etching on the exterior. It kind of reminds me of some of the ornaments that I purchased for this year, and this guy was priced at $20. So again, this is the thought process. We are going to be mixing and matching different glass trees, different heights, textures, but obviously these are really beautiful and they will last me a lifetime because they are so neutral. They will go with any color scheme that I decide to do if years down the road I decide to change it. So those were the two other items of this decor haul. So the next item I got was a piece of artwork from Etsy. I found a seller that has these beautiful watercolored inspired landscaping pictures. It wasn't labeled as Christmas. I just thought it would be a really pretty representation of Christmas to kind of go with the color scheme. So I got the piece of artwork. I think it was about $10 or $15, and then I found a frame from Home Goods for about $20. So all in all, this was about a $30 piece of artwork. So I think this is such a great idea to bring in the holiday season without it feeling like you have to say Merry Christmas. It's kind of in a tasteful way. Again, this is in like a watercolor, but it's bringing in the taupes and different colors that I'm pairing for this holiday season. I'm gonna bring it up close so you guys can see really quick. All right, I'm gonna set this down since it is glaring so much, but I have talked about this on my channel that instead of having signs that say Merry Christmas everywhere, go on to Etsy. There are so many sellers on there that are selling pieces of artwork, printable artworks for a decent price. So you can go on Etsy. There are plenty of sellers on there that are selling these type of printable pieces of artwork, landscaping, things that will resemble the season without it saying like Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. You can find landscaping pictures that kind of go with your color scheme and transition that into your holiday decor. This is so neutral that I honestly would probably keep it framed like this and I could hang it in another room. It doesn't scream Christmas. You guys know that I love bringing items that are transitional, things that I can use year round and not just for a month's time. So this is definitely going to be a piece of artwork that I can see myself hanging somewhere else in my home. So that is the next item within this. So speaking of transitional items, you guys know I strive for buying things that I can get a long use out of, a long time frame out of. I think it's hard when you're buying this kind of novelty Christmas stuff that is only a month's worth of time. I love buying things and investing in items that I know I can use more than just 1 month out of the year. So while I was on vacation in Arizona with my family, I came across this really beautiful boutique, and this has been a bowl that I've wanted for a really long time, but I've never seen it in person. I've always seen it online. And you guys, I invested in it, I bit the bullet and bought it, and this is what it is. It is a fluted marble dish. I believe this is a 12-inch in diameter bowl. It is low profile, so I'm planning on decorating obviously the holiday season with this bowl, but this is going to be a bowl that I can use year round, and I love pieces that are like that. So my kind of thought process behind this bowl for the holiday season, maybe putting a sprig of greenery and then just adding in layered ornament bulbs in there, so you guys can kind of see the direction that I'm going. But I just love this bowl. I'm glad that I purchased it. It is an absolutely stunning piece of art, to be honest. And yeah, I've linked some similar options down below if you guys want to check some out. I know they have different sizes. I think they have an 8, a 10, and a 12. Be sure to check it out down below, but that is the next item on this. All right, so the next item is going to be out of frame. We'll have to probably do some B-rolls, but if you would have caught my Hobby Lobby video, part 2, I came across some pre-lit LED birch trees. They were crazy priced. I think they were $32 and $53. I ended up getting 2. I got the 4-foot and the 5-foot. I'm gonna bring it here in frame so you guys can see it. So this is what it looks like. I'm sorry guys, there's no other way to do this. It's pretty awkward. So it is not the best quality, okay, when you're up close. This actually white and black birch effect is tape. It's not an actual, it's not part of the tree. So I'll show you guys up close so you guys can see it. So I don't know if you guys can pick that up on camera, but it's actually like white and black tape. So they taped the frame to give this birch exterior for the tree, but for the price, I cannot go wrong. It is really beautiful pre-lit, and I have some really fun ideas on what I'm gonna do with these little trees. Again, I purchased a 4-foot and a 5-foot, $32 and $53. These are on Pottery Barn for I think like 150 bucks. So definitely you're getting that look for a lot less money, and I'm just really pleased with this. Again, these trees are from Hobby Lobby, and that is the next thing on my. So the last portion of this video is going to be my textiles. I picked up some pillows, and I also brought in a new throw blanket for this year. So I do want to stress, if you guys are wanting to pick up some pillows for your holiday season, check out Etsy. That's where all the covers that we're going to discuss right now are from. I think they are so much easier than buying a full on pillow from like Target or Home Goods, because let's be real, you have to store them, and storing pillows can be rather challenging if you don't have the space for it. So all these pillow covers are from Etsy. It's such a simple thing to do. Just grab your existing pillows, throw a cover on it, and there you have it. So these pillow covers are transitional covers. You're gonna see these once my holiday decor is down. I'm gonna make it feel like Christmas. You guys just have to trust the process. So start with the first one that I'm most excited about, which is this beautiful floral pattern. It is in a kind of dark black color. It almost is like dark brown, black floral print. The floral is in cream. It is one-sided, but I'm going to be popping this into my sofa for the holiday season. Again, trust the process. I'm going to definitely make it feel like the season, but this is also going to live on my couch after the holidays are over. So this was the first pillow cover that I picked up. The second pillow cover I picked up from Etsy is this beautiful kind of charcoal gray black within tan stripes. So pretty. Again, this is just a cover, so I have just pushed my pre-existing pillow in there, and there you have it, a completely transformed pillow. But I'm gonna have a lot of fun just mixing and matching different patterns and textures to really bring that just visual interest to my couch for the holiday season. So that was the second cover that I got from Etsy. And then the cover that definitely screams more holiday is just my basic burgundy velvet cover. This is in, I think, a 20 by 20. The seller that I found on Etsy was having a sale. I jumped on it, but I'm just gonna be popping this color into my couch for that holiday feel, bringing in that red everywhere, and I'm just really excited to show you guys my vision. Hopefully you guys understand it once you see it all come together. But that was the third pillow cover that I got for this haul. And now the last and final item of this holiday haul is the throw blanket that I decided to pick up for this year. I'm so excited to style my couch and just bring in that cozy factor. So it was only necessary to bring in a fur element. This is from Home Depot, and it is single-sided, so you have the fur on one side, and then you have this really cozy material on the inside. It is in a kind of deep, rich brown with a little bit of taupe on the inside of it. I love that you can see the texture, you can see the movement. So I think this is gonna be super fun and obviously cozy for the holiday season. So that was the last and final item on this holiday haul. All right, guys, and that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this part 2 of my holiday haul. Hopefully you got some inspiration and kind of see the direction I'm planning to go with my Christmas this year. I cannot wait to show you my vision and to bring everything full circle. So please be sure to tune into my Decorate with Me's. It is going to be magical, and I'm so excited to share my creativity with you. Hopefully inspire you to bring some creativity and spark some inspiration to your home for the holiday season. But before I go, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know to hit that bell button so you never miss a video. And until next time, I love you guys so much, and we'll see you then. Peace.